Hello and welcome back. My name is Andrei,
And I'm Dominika.
and we're back again with another reaction to.
Three Dog Night with Out in the Country.
All right.
I love everything about it. I love Three Dog Night and I love being out in the country.
Actually, you are.
Yeah, I am in the country. Yes, that's correct. Craig, this one came from you. Thank you so much. And you also mentioned
Thank
in the
you.
message that I might appreciate this one. So I really can't wait to listen to it. And here we are. We know this came out in 1970, and definitely this is not our first Three Dog Night. Right?
Yep. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Whenever I need to leave it all behind, or feel the need to get away, I find a quiet place far from the human race, out in the country. Before the breathing air is gone, before the sun is just a bright spot in the nighttime, out where the rivers like to run, I stand alone and take back something worth remembering. Whenever I feel them closing in on me, or need a bit of room to move, when life becomes too fast, I find relief at last, out in the country. Before the breathing air is gone, before the sun is just a bright spot in the nighttime, out where the rivers like to run, I stand alone and take back something worth remembering.
All right. All right.
All right, so yes, that's correct. This is kind of like my
This is you,
story
is
of
it?
my life. We had you know what? It's really refreshing knowing that there are like-minded people all over the world, and throughout the decades, people thinking very similarly. You know, I always had the 70s probably from the movie 70s in America. I always thought of this youngsters creating the community somewhere in nature and living in peace with themselves,
Mhm.
with the nature, with whatever living of whatever Mother Nature or Mother Earth gave
Give
them,
you,
and all
yeah.
that. And I always find it fascinating that this is happening, and I wish I was part of that at some point in my life. I don't know if I'm made for it, because I also now living in the country, completely not like that. We have our, we don't live sustainably yet, but it's a hard work. That's what I want to say.
Absolutely.
I always thought it's like, oh man, I go out in the nature and this idyllic
And things
picture.
happen.
Yeah, the bird sitting on my shoulder and we singing together,
They can do
running
that, but
barefoot on a thing. It is. I definitely find my peace in this kind of environment. But I also learn it is quite hard work to be able to live this kind of life. It's not all easy peasy, like I thought it might be. But I do appreciate lyrics and the sound as well.
well, listen to the lyrics. Absolutely, I'm thinking of you. I know you always have this dream in a way, and I'm really happy. Yeah, you live in it now.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
I feel, especially now here in Romania, I feel it's now like more like, I don't know if it's kind of trend, but people start to come back to the villages.
Even if it's a
to-
trend, it's a good trend.
yeah,
I would say.
I remember back in the days when everybody tried to escape.
Escape the
Yeah, and now it's so slowly. A lot of people move from the cities back to the countryside. It's a harder life, that's correct. I had the luck in a way to really live it on the fullest. I remember my grandparents and with the farm and they have and everything. I know exactly what
experience.
is involved, and I know a lot of things. They really live sustainable. The thing they buy was the newspaper and
Newspaper,
medicines and things
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, it is hard work. It is hard work.
It
and
is a hard work, but it's very
animals and
rewarding at
a
the
lot of
same time,
stuff.
isn't it? You
Mhm.
know, this easy life and fast life these days, it's kind of it doesn't give you nothing. I don't, you know, I don't enjoy to go to the supermarket to buy myself pre-packed food as much as I enjoy eating tomato from my own garden. That makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. I think they're more tasty. I mean, people know
That's
that
for sure.
who,
That's
who
for
grow
sure.
them.
Even though the one in the supermarket might look better, but in a way, you know, the better they look, the worse they taste. That's how it is.
The only one problem it is with that coming back, people doesn't have the skills in a way to live. They don't
But they're
really.
willing to learn.
They're
So
willing
that's
to learn,
really,
but
really
that's
cool.
why everything come really hard. I don't know. I feel back in the days you can build a house on your own with your own hands with what nature give you around. Now it's everything's how's it working? How you have to
How-
look
yeah.
you have to look online for things and
Which
you know
it's a good thing. in
which
a
is
way.
a good thing. But I'm thinking back in the days they didn't have that and they make it.
They did make it. That's correct. Should we get back to the song?
Yes, absolutely. Ready?
Yeah.
And take back something worth remembering. Before the breathing air is gone, before the sun is just a bright spot in the nighttime, out where the rivers like to run, I stand alone and take back something worth remembering. Before the breathing air is gone, before the sun is just a bright spot in the nighttime, out where the rivers like to run, I stand alone and take back something worth remembering. Before the breathing air is gone, before the sun is just.
I think that's something else.
Wow, you know what? It's definitely with the lyrics. We were talking about we went a little bit off the topic in here because I feel in here was about you know, escaping that living in a city, that fast life in a city, and not only the life itself but also other humans, other people, and find that solitude with the nature, and you know, be comfortable with yourself. And they also say before the breathing
Air is gone.
is gone. So it feels like they already felt that in the 70s, what we feel today, that in a city,
Well,
the times are changing. and
metaphoric as well. Can be like you just had enough. You cannot even breathe. You claustrophobic in the city. You know.
that
you-
might be
you-
the case as
Yeah,
well.
you need that escape in a way, and where you know it's really beautiful actually when people. Because I'm thinking back in the days, the cities even in America they offer you so much. It was such a life. You can have everything probably, and then you had enough of that, and you want to kind of go away, go further. You know, go in the nature, and that's really beautiful.
I think it's very important in life to find that balance for yourself, isn't it?
Mm.
Some people thrive in a city. That fast life, that fast pace is kind of giving them that boost that they
Some
need.
people
in a,
cannot
at-
live in the nature like
yeah,
that.
it's
probably,
too quiet.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's too quiet. But for me, it's
I think we
it's-
all are
oh,
different,
man.
and
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. The mornings are the best in a countryside. That quiet. You hear only nature, nothing else. And I don't know. We probably mentioned before when we had puppies or 11 on it, at that point we had 11 really little puppies and then 4 adult dogs, so altogether it was 15 of them. And we live about an hour from the city where we live, and going to do some shopping, we had to do grocery shopping. We couldn't leave the puppies, so it was Andre going, and I think for a couple of months I didn't see any other human being apart from
Yeah.
from you. You were the only one
me
in,
and the
in that
dogs.
form. Yeah, you and the dogs. You were going by yourself, and I stayed behind, and I loved it. I didn't feel like I was missing. Sometimes I see a cow or two and hear some animals at night time, but other than that, I didn't really see or hear nobody. And I didn't feel like I was missing out on anything. And now thinking of going to the city, especially going to the city to do shopping, is just the
Exhausted.
worst punishment that you can give me. It's funny how you get used to
That's true, because
this lifestyle.
the thing is,
very
I do
fast.
love the city so much. For me, I don't know. Like I say, I experiment the life in the countryside as well. I was surrounded I was living in a village with my grandparents. But you know, I always love the city in a way. I don't know for any reason. Everywhere I go, more and more for the cities. Probably you're more for the nature to go to see.
100%, yeah.
I'm not.
We should go on separate holidays.
No, we can go together because I can appreciate it. I enjoy it as well.
Yeah, me too.
But I love when it's
Yeah.
about the city, like architecture. I love the buildings. I love a lot
And
of stuff.
I'm with you on this one. You know, if to go on holidays, of course, right now it's a bit different when I go on holidays. We don't go very often, and mainly we go. Well, I go to Poland to visit my parents, but I wouldn't mind to go to have a city break. You know, to change the scenery. But it's the fact knowing where I'm coming back. That's what kind of like, oh yeah, I'm going to the cities. I do appreciate. I like you. I do appreciate. You know, the architecture, the history of the city, the culture. You know, all different food.
The
spots.
restaurants.
Yeah,
Mention
Sorry.
them.
Yeah, I have to. But I'm so happy to be going home in that quietness. I don't enjoy that much on a long kind of.
Term.
Yeah, I don't enjoy that buzz of a city. But when you're on holiday, everywhere is great. You can
Absolutely.
I don't know. So you go on holiday, doesn't matter where you go. You're
Even
on
home.
holiday. Yeah, even home. You're on holiday, you know. So it's a different attitude. But kind of like life-wise, is definitely with them.
Definitely enjoy so much the lyrics, and they feel so close to the heart. The audio was not really quite the quality. I think.
But I also want to say about the music itself. So there were moments of the song that you felt like you're out in the nature on your own, like going slower. But the moment when he started to sing about the breathing air is gone. It became a little bit chaotic. It's exactly that music.
How you feel it in a city.
Yeah, how you feeling a little bit in the city, and you kind of have that need of escaping from it to go somewhere where there's nothing.
All right.
Right?
Yeah. All right.
I did enjoy it very much. I'm so sorry that the lyrics took me a little bit on a personal trip, and I shared it, probably overshared it in here for too long. But thank you for staying till the end, everybody, and we hope to see you again.
Yeah.
Soon.
All right. Have a beautiful day and all the best. Bye bye.
And bye for now.